I have the honor of introducing the second student speaker to wrap up this evening. This young lady I met 3 years ago when she joined the student council as an excited little sixth grader. Mr. Chuja, I have an idea. Mr. Chuja, let's do this and this and this. She had so much energy. I said, wow. And I realized, I later learned that she was part of Go Home CSC Dancers. She's the one that does all the cool flips on stage when you see the girls perform at our New Year. She also is a student, being in student council and also being in the Go Home CSC. Sometimes this next student gets here at 8 o'clock in the morning and she stays at school till 8 o'clock at night. That's how late the girls practice. This year she was voted the co-president of our student council. Again, she is a student inside the classroom, in the hallways, and in the community. I'm very proud to introduce your fellow graduate, 8th grader, co-president of the student council, Becky Vu.
This is scary. Okay. Welcome and thank you all for participating in our 8th grade graduation. My name is Becky Vu. I remember my very first day here at CSC. I was so excited and scared. This new learning environment felt welcoming. I remember walking into the classroom with everyone staring at me because I came to school late on my first day. Of course, I was nervous, so I wanted to choose the table that was empty. I was shaking, and I'm still shaking. I had the fear of no one liking me. I wanted to quit and go home. I wanted to go back home in my cozy bed where I was closest to my refrigerator. But I was already here, so I just tried it out. We moved back to our homeroom. I got to learn everyone's names and their hobbies. I was amazed at how everyone was so cheerful on such a scary day like this. Soon enough, I made new friends. And I laughed a lot. I remember on the very first day at CSC, as soon as I got to know everyone, I was already comfortable with them. We were always running around and we all laughed. I remember falling to the ground and laughing so hard I almost grew my own abdominal muscles. In the past 4 years, what I have learned most was that I don't need words to express myself. I did not need tears to shed. I did not need to ask for a smile, nor a hand to hold me. All I really needed was friendship. A friendship that would love me like a mother, protect me like a father, talk to me like a sister, argue with me like a brother, and support me like a family. CSC is my second family. You have all supported me so much. Although we have had our disagreements, I am glad that we are mature enough to look past them. As role models at CSC, I am glad that we were able to set those grudges aside, be strong, and set our minds free. CSC is a place where people grow, learn, and change for the better. It is a place where exciting things happen, obstacles are overcome, and where leaders emerge. My teachers and my fellow students, you have all taught me so much. I'll miss all of you dearly. My first year at CSC, I became a student council member, a dance member, and a CSC student. Student council has helped me get closer to the community. It helped me learn a lot about society. Dancing had taught me that with hard work, anything is possible. We danced for hours and rested for a couple minutes. Every time before a performance, we would struggle. We would argue and get frustrated with the thought that we might fail. But even after all that thinking, we soon noticed ourselves on stage. Lots of people asked us why we make dancing seem so easy, but in fact, it isn't easy for us either. Before a performance, our hearts would race. From time to time, breathing gets difficult, especially when flipping comes around the corner. It is hard to focus on our feet, hands, beat, and line positioning. But because we see everyone enjoying our performance, clapping, and cheering for us, it is all worth it. Being a CSC student, I'm grateful to have met a new family. I also participated in the Global Connection trip. That trip had taught me more than enough. I saw how much I took my education for granted, how much I complained about my life when things I complained about should not even matter. I saw the environment my ancestors, my daddy, and others had to live in. That trip had taught me a huge lesson on life appreciation. In the end, all you can hope for is the love you felt to equal the pain you have gone through. I would like to thank all the teachers who have helped me when I needed help. I learned a lot every single year. I would like to thank my friends who were always there for me. We have to stay in touch next year. Thank you to all parents who come support CSC and watch our performances. I would like to especially say thanks to my dad and Mrs. Yule. Daddy, even though you were very busy, I know that you have always supported me. You still supported me in dance and in my education. You always yelled at me for having just one B out of all A's, but I wasn't mad. I knew that you meant I could do better. A lot of my friends admire my life because of you. Think that you are one cool dad. Remember how I always tell you? Oh, I missed a part. You are getting really old, but you still look young. I love you the most, Daddy. I always tell you to remember, when I grow up, I'm going to take you shopping, and when you walk out of the stores, your arms are spread out. As they are spread out, your arms are going to be full of shopping bags lined up. And we are going to have 3 other cars to fit the rest of our bags in. I'll be more successful than you are today, and I'll pay you back for the life you've given me. Mrs. Yule. Thank you for sending me home after dance practices and sticking with me when I was at my highest point of being annoying. I talk a lot and I get really annoying at times, but you are always there to laugh with me. Like we've said before, you are my mom and I am your daughter. Thank you so much for helping me, and I love you a lot. Lịch sang bên đây một cả high school là bên sĩ sinh sinh đơn trong ý nhà lý họ bên trao xe và CSC non cả cỡ tàu tới trong tại high school. Thank you and congratulations, graduates.